Welcome into Sports Extra Overtime, 30 minutes devoted to high school football. I'm Kurt Pegler.
I'm Patrick Cunningham. Several Central Illinois teams can clinch playoff spots tonight. One of those teams is Pekin, home tonight to play Metamora. Pekin at 5-0 and at the top of the Mid-Illini Conference. Going to start the second quarter, already up 14-0. Scott Jordan, he's going to fire downfield. Look at this leaping grab by senior Bo Benassi. That puts the Dragons in the red zone, followed by a Pekin handoff to Tanner Sprecher. Plunges in for the touchdown. That makes it 21-0. And then on the next drive, they're going to hand it off to Kanye Tyler. He is going to hit a hole, break a tackle, make another move, and he is in for another touchdown. This made it 28-0. And then on the last play of the half, Metamora's Caden Hartnett. He's in trouble, scrambling around, throws up a prayer to Kendrick Chafin. He comes down with it, but it would not be enough. Pekin runs away with this 55-13. Those students are excited. Their Pekin Dragons are in the playoffs.
Dunlap's one of three teams that start the night tied for second in the Mid-Illini, playing under a beautiful moon against the Canton Little Giants. And the Little Giants defense frustrated Dunlap for a half. Pocket collapsing on quarterback Madden Burke. That's a Canton sack. Now the Little Giants led 14-10 late third quarter, big play of the game. Canton's inside the Dunlap 10. Third down, Cale Barnhart scrambling. Jay Christoffel to hit. Sam Morgan jumps on the fumble. Dunlap turns Canton away and scores 28 straight points to win it, 38-14. Another team in that three-way second place tie, Washington. The Panthers playing at East Peoria. Panthers quarterback Preston Nelson tries to zip a pass to the right side. Gabe Ziegler-Harris steps in front of it. That's an interception. Now he's racing to the end zone. And he's in, his second pick six of the season that trims Washington's lead to 14-7. However, the Panthers would answer. Great fake by quarterback Jake Stewart. It's Kanan McQuarrie that has the football. He's going to score 51-7. The Panthers win at EP.
Rounding out the Mid-Illini schedule, Morton and Limestone. First quarter, Limestone leading 7-0. Morton's going to hand it off to Brett Michael. He'll make a cut, and he's going to make a nice gain for the Potters. Later on the same drive, Potters quarterback Jude Hart, he is going to find tight end Jack Stump. Watch him bounce off a tackler here before being wrestled down. Puts Morton in good field position. Started slow on offense, but they figured it out, winning big 49-7. Now in the Big 12, Peoria High already clinching a playoff spot with its 66-12 win over Richwoods last night.
Meanwhile, at Peoria Stadium tonight, Normal West in town to take on Manual. First quarter, Normal West driving down the field, but it's a fumble. The Rams come up with the loose ball, so a turnover for the Rams defense. Later in that quarter, it's going to be London Tolliver on the sweep, and he's going to get to the end zone, and the Rams had a 6-0 lead on West, but Normal West answers. Quarterback Jaden Mangrum hits his receiver Gavin Camp, and he's going to do the rest. Look at him zigzag through the defense. He scores. Normal West wins 41-14.
Normal Community hosting Danville in the Big 12 tonight. Quarterback Kyle Beatty, he's going to drop back to pass, and watch him fire it deep down the field. It's going to be Cameron Theory. He's going to find him for a 65-yard over-the-shoulder grab. This gives the Iron Men the lead. It was a big back-and-forth game, but watch this big-time tackle for Normal Community. This is defensive lineman Aiden Modine. Look at him stop the runner right in his tracks. Normal Community wins an instant classic, 50-43 in triple overtime.
Wow. Crosstown at Bloomington, where the Purple Raiders are hosting Champaign Centennial. Strong running play here from Adam Beasley. He gets his number called, and look at him shake and bake. Huge hole. That offensive line just opens it up, and he's going to get to the sideline. This is a gigantic play for the Raiders, and then Beasley will be rewarded. He'll finish off the drive, take the handoff, shake a couple of defenders, get into the end zone to put the Purple Raiders on the board, but Bloomington falls to Champaign Centennial 49-14. Notre Dame playing at Champaign Central in the Big 12. Early fourth quarter, this is Liam Ludolph lunging for a first down for the Irish, but now some trouble on the handoff. The Irish will fumble it. Ball's loose, and it's going to be the Maroons that jump on it. Turnover against Notre Dame. Fourth down again. Now Ludolph is going to take it himself. He's going to get nice yardage on this gain, but the Irish just come up short. They only score 8 points, and they fall 26-8 at Central. Peoria High, the first area team to go to 6-0. We mentioned it. They won at Richwoods last night. In case you missed the highlights, they jumped on the Knights early. First drive of the game, Peoria High's Tewan Smith forces the fumble. Isaiah Walker recovers, and the Lions are in business after the turnover. Malachi Washington with the first touchdown of the game. It was quickly 7-0. Then after recovering an onside kick, the Lions get the ball back. It's Tino Gist to the speedy TQ Webb for a beautiful touchdown. 13-0 Peoria High. It would eventually be 22-0. That's when the Knights finally get it going. Greg Burnside, the screen pass to Okosian Morris. Lots of room to work. He runs it down inside the 10. He would score a couple of moments later on a running play, but Malachi Washington just unstoppable. Over 200 yards rushing in the first half alone. This is a 58-yard scoring play. Peoria High is 6-0 after a 66-12 win at Richwoods on Thursday.
U-High at home against state powerhouse Springfield, Sacred Heart, Griffin, and SHD. They looked good. It's a tough draw for U-High. And they would fall tonight 49-7. Our high school game day matchup from the Heart of Illinois Conference, 5-0 Eureka at 4-1 El Paso Gridley.
It's homecoming in El Paso. It's a great matchup between these Heart of Illinois Conference teams. Eureka taking the opening kick and marching downfield. An impressive drive here, capped off by Relin Backman. He's in. It's a 7-0 after that 1-yard touchdown run. Now, El Paso Gridley's first drive results in this. You want to know why the University of Illinois wants this guy to kick? Declan Dooley, 45 yards, good. It would have been good from 50. That's the first points allowed by Eureka in 19 quarters. But the Hornets just keep on winning. Jake Morin screens it out to Justice Bachman, sidesteps the tackler. He stays in bounds, and he's in the end zone. It's a 33-3 Hornets win. They're now 6-0 on the season.
Undefeated Ridgeview Lexington hosting GCMS, still in the Heart of Illinois Conference. Ridgeview starting the third quarter, and they're going to throw a deep bomb to Dominic Martin. Watch this leaping grab. That's going to put him in scoring range inside the red zone. GCMS was able to hold him off, but Ridgeview kept up with the first downs. You can see here Caden Farrell. He's going to hop past the chains for another first down, and they would go on to win 40-12.
We'll stay in the Heart of Illinois Conference for a matchup between Fieldcrest and Tri-Valley. Early in the first quarter, it's Grant Fatima to the outside. He follows his blockers. This is a 20-yard touchdown run. Extra point was no good. It was 6-0 Tri-Valley, and they're going to score again shortly after a 45-yard run up the middle from the running back. It's Blake Reginald. Another touchdown, two-point conversion made it 14-0. It's a 41-0 Tri-Valley win over Fieldcrest.
DMAC and Tremont meeting up in another Heart of Illinois Conference matchup. We go to the fourth quarter. Chiefs quarterback Chuck Hathaway, he's going to get around the edge, and he will take it all the way for a touchdown. DMAC leading 46-0. And then we go to the next drive. Tremont dropping back to pass, but DMAC Shane Coral, he's going to force a fumble, and David Rios jumping on top of it. DMAC winning big over Tremont. The Turks 46-0.
Going to the Illini Prairie, huge matchup of unbeaten teams. Prairie Central and Paxton Buckley Loader both sitting at 5-0.
Now the winner would get the inside track for the conference title with just 3 weeks left in the season. Both teams with high-scoring offenses and stingy defenses. We'll start with Prairie Central's first drive of the game. Quarterback Drew Habercorn, he's going to take it himself, and he'll break it out of the pack, and he's going to take it all the way for a nearly 50-yard run. Hawks take the lead early, and then Panthers quarterback Connor Vaughn, he's going to be feeling the pressure, and Dylan Basil comes up with the interception. Big win for Prairie Central, 51-8.
Impressive win. An important game for seeding between St. Joe Ogden and Central Catholic. Time running down first half for Central Catholic. It's quarterback Colin Hayes dropping back the pass to Ryan Hoferly. He hauls it in, touchdown to put the Saints up right before halftime. Second half, strong running play. It's going to be hopefully again. He's going to pick up a first down here, where the Saints really had it going. Then it's going to be Ian Whitaker. He's going to finish off the drive out of the Wildcat formation. 2 yards out, touchdown. How about that? Big effort and a big win for Central Catholic. 42-20 over SJO.
Elmwood Brimfield at home to battle state-ranked Macomb. Opening possession for Macomb. Jake Duncan drops back to pass, and he is going to be intercepted. And this will be returned 50 yards to the house by Brimfield's Aiden Frail. They're on the board first, up 6-0. But Macomb would respond on their next drive. They're going to hand it off to Max Reiner. He had most of the rushing yards on this possession for the Bombers, and they would pull away to win 38-20.
In the Sangamo, Olympia on the road at Maroa Forsyth tonight, and Olympia's Nick Olson with a big hit here. It causes a fumble. However, boy, it looked like the Spartans were going to get that, but Maroa recovered it. Olympia's Reagan sitting with a first down run here. He's going to come to the near sidelines, turn up the Jets, take a big hit. Then he's going to get the call again with another big gain on the sweep play here, but Olympia just did not have much going on the road tonight against Maroa Forsyth because they fall 42-20 on the road.
Let's take a look at other Central Illinois scores. We're going to start in the Illini Prairie. Tolono Unity beating Pontiac 47-0. Over in the Lincoln Trail, Rova taking down Stark County 34-13. Now also in the Lincoln Trail, Wethersfield taking down Knoxville 27-19 in a big game. And then Mercer County laying it on Princeville 51-14. We go over to the Prairie Land. Farmington beating Rushville 33-16. And then West Hancock gets their first win of the year over LVC 26-0.